Today we are discussing hierarchical parser with JSON file to relational table. First, we do a hierarchical schema as like our XML. Select our product table, which is a JSON file, which is having product, customer, and quantity as field names. We validate this. Okay, JSON sample is valid. Click on OK. Click on save. So our hierarchical schema is created. Click on save. Go to new. Click on mappings. Create. So he select source. Here we take a text file which contains JSON location that should allocate it to source. Okay, like XML. So here we give the file path in the text document source. So it is shown in a flat file. Okay, go to source. Here we are selecting input underscore JSON dot txt, which contains only file path of our product JSON in the source side. So the product JSON contains the information in the hierarchical schema we are taken. So go to hierarchy parser now. Okay. So file path, okay, we are showing that file path. Click on three dots. Go to hierarchy parser. In the hierarchical schema, we give the connection of that JSON file, and the file path is showing in the incoming fields. So there is no input field and field mapping, input field selection. Go to hierarchy parser. So we take here input settings. Click on file here. Here we click on file, not buffer. Go to location, development location, and we select our JSON hierarchical underscore schema 1. We are giving that hierarchy schema 1 JSON, and go to view. So it shows all the information of our connection hierarchical schema. The input field selections. So root, map all descendants. We are having all descendants. So in the source data we are having a product, consumer, and quarter 1, quarter 3, quarter 4. So input type is a file. In the field mapping, select map all descendants. Here all data type are string format, so we need to convert to decimal because the target structure is numeric. You see here the structure is of the our target file t underscore product JSON is a numeric. So to convert string to numeric, we need expression transformation in between. So okay, and we give the link here. Now we see here we get incoming fields now. So input settings, input field selection, and field mapping. Output fields we are getting. We should file map there. We see next. go to expression transformation. We should have give the connection, and whenever giving the connection it will ask the data source data, which data we have to send as incoming fields to expression. Now, now all fields are in string type. Okay, now here we have to convert all strings into number. Also, you see here the number contains dollar symbol and a comma symbol. Both we are having dollar and comma. So we need to replace. So we need to replace the dollar as well as comma. For that, we use replace char function. Let's see. Go to expression and click on plus symbol. Create here output field O underscore q1. So we give 10 comma 2 position. Configure. So by using this formula, we can replace chr 0 0, replace chr q quarter 1 comma as well as dollar. With null we are means only we double quotation we are giving. This doesn't contain any spaces or nothing. So just null means only single quotes we give. So here with the null with the single quotes we are replacing. Null is here with the single quotes. Okay, expression is valid. Click on OK. So we have to create a one more output field O underscore q2 underscore. Yeah, if one is there, that's why it's giving error. So we give decimal and 10 comma 2 precision. Same we give the formula instead of qtr1 we give qtr2. Like again we create one more output field O underscore q3. So decimal 10 comma 2 positions. Same. Here we give qtr instead of qtr1, qtr3 we have to give. Place, click on place. So we give O underscore q4 decimal 10 comma 2. So we convert all qtr1 and qtr2, qtr3, qtr4 to numeric, as well as we remove that comma and dollar is there in our JSON file. Okay, map to target. Go to target. So we are having both output fields as well as input fields, and we give the connection oracle underscore tgt. We select our object. So t underscore product JSON file we have to create with the same fields in our core schema. It contains product, customer, and qtr1, qtr2, qtr3, qtr4. Here we assign the output fields of whatever we are getting from expression transformation. The same data we have to map to target fields. Click on save. Mapping was saved successfully. So all the details mapped correct only. It's showing invalid. Will be left out. We see. So like this we do troubleshooting when we got the any errors. So field file path is coming. We go to hierarchy parser. The file path came. Okay, input fields we are giving file. Okay, here we are not send input to file path. Now we save this. Now it becomes valid. See when we are doing something, something we left out, it will not valid. Okay, like this we will do troubleshooting. Okay, click on run. Click on run. So go to my jobs. We have to refresh on each and every time because it is buffering. So if we are not refreshing, so it's still showing like buffering only. Again it's showing starting. Refresh. Now which is coming in the running mode. It will go to cloud services. That's why it is taking time. In the Informatica Power Center, we are getting in the very fast output because it is on-premises servers, which is cloud server. So the main difference is that. So here we see 947 rows processed. Okay, we see select to start from t underscore JSON. So all the data, whatever we are having in the JSON file, it is appended. Okay, please subscribe and like for more Informatica videos. and IICS. Thank you. Thank you very much. Today, hi. Today we are discussing hierarchical parser. So this hierarchical parser is used to uh, XML file data load to relational table. Here, how do we read XML file to table CSV files and see a first we create hierarchical parser and this hierarchical parser will we should have that location of the file XML file. Then after creating a hierarchical parser, then we create mapping with the uh, location of file in source, and then we map that source to hierarchical parser. So let's see in the mapping. Click on new components. Here we select hierarchical schema. Then we uh, so hierarchical schema only. The components we are available only hierarchical schema. Okay, hierarchical schema we create here. This hierarchical schema is with the XML file. Uh, uh, we're having a XML file. In the we select here employee XML file and feeds multimedia. Both we are having here. We are selecting feeds multimedia. See here. Here we are in that feeds. We're having two different data. Okay, click on OK. Then we see that different data how it will map. Click on save. So this hierarchical schema we save, and we go to mapping now, and click on mapping. Click on create. Give the mapping name m underscore xml underscore flat file. Now we are converting that XML file to flat file in this example. So first we select source. So the XML file source location flat file we select here. So that we are having input.xml txt. So it contains the location of the file, that input.xml. It contains file path, the location of feeds multimedia.xml, which is in source location. The same location we have to give here. So we got file path. Now we go to hierarchy parser. So parser what will do? It converts the XML data to that flat file relational table. Schema, we go to schema and we select our hierarchical schema. hierarchical schema. So we have created hierarchical schema XML. Click on view and we go to input field sections. So there is no data, it's showing. Now map all descendants. So whatever we are mapped that hierarchical schema XML file, we do have feeds and here. Okay, here we give the mapping and we get the incoming fields. So the file path we have to map to input. So we're having total feeds. Feeds and multimedia are two different kinds of data we're having here. Feeds and multimedia data, both we're having. So we map to target. So here we have to select feeds and we take another target here. So here we are taking multimedia. Click on target. So we see the incoming fields, whatever we are having. So we have to create a target flat file here. So which is having at target files, the update format is mmddyyy. The connection is successful. And here we select here we select we don't have target table here, so here we give the file name at runtime in static mode. In the static mode we are giving the file name at runtime target and t underscore flat file underscore feeds. So feeds data we are storing in this t underscore ff feeds. So once again we check all it is enabled correct or not. We got all the data or not. We see once again. Okay, there is no field mapping. Why? Because we are creating a file at runtime. So we don't have any field mapping here. Like that we will create another one, another flat file at runtime only we will create. Click on select and create at runtime. We give the file name t underscore f flat file, which is multimedia. I'm giving the name, which is flat file dot csv. We give the dot csv extension, otherwise it will go to some dot out file dot bad, like that will go. Click on save. So successfully they are showing valid. Click on run. We go to target file. Here we don't have any data. After run this mapping, we get two files. We see we see two output files in the target location. So rows are processing. So it is connected to cloud. That's why it is taking much time. Even it is a trial version, so that much priority they will not give for this. That's why it is taking much time, which is the in running mode status is. So total 248 records are processed. So we see here two flat files we got. So this is the XML from XML data to flat file. We can do by using schema, parser schema. Structure parser. Okay, this is hierarchical parser. Okay, please like and subscribe this channel. We're having more videos on IICS as well as in Informatica. Okay, please subscribe and like. Thank you. I We see here how do we create an XML file from a relational database like Oracle, DB2, SQL Server, and etc. So we have seen from converted from XML to database and XML to flat file. Now we see here first we have to create the structure of XML file with the sample fields. So whatever the relational table we are having, we have to create a sample fields of XML file. So we see here the XML file look like here we see. So I am creating a sample employee XML file. So here field names, employee ID, first name and last name, email and department details, like the details and employee. We create our sample uh, XML file. Then we create mapping. Okay, let's go for creation. Okay, click on new, go to components, go to hierarchical schema. In the hierarchical schema, we have to give the uh, employee XML location, sample XML file we created na? So that we have to upload here employee XML file which contains the structure of the data. Which contains structure of the data. So XML sample is validated and click on save. Now we go to mapping, create, select the source file. So here we give the name of the mapping m underscore employee XML file. Go to connections, Oracle underscore SRC, Click on select. Here we take employee table because we created the structure of employee table, and in the hierarchical schema also we are linked the text structure. Now we take here employee table. Click on three dots. Here we take hierarchy builder. Now till now we seen hierarchical schema, hierarchical parser. So from XML2 we have created tables and flat files. Now we creating XML file. For that we need a builder. We need a builder. That's why to create XML file we use hierarchical builder. Go to incoming fields. So these are the incoming fields we are getting. Okay, go to select. Here we take that hierarchical schema of XML. Sample XML, employee sample XML. We select in the output settings, select hierarchical schema of our employee table. So here we are getting the structure. From hierarchical schema to builder we are getting the structure. So these are the details of the employee table we are having. So we need a gear. So this connection is going every time, that's why it's so here we map here all source and target in the hierarchical builder. So we don't have a smart map here, that's why we have to map manually. If the table is having 70 or 80 columns also we do same thing. Okay, we do this hierarchy by using hierarchical builder. We can create XML files. Okay, through hierarchical parser we can create what, tell me. For that you go to previous videos, then we create hierarchical. Okay, hierarchical parser we can create tables as well as flat files. Now we see in the target. So in the target we are creating XML file. So here we take the flat file location and we see that's a target file. Now we go select here. Here we create a new at runtime. I'm giving the static file name here, t underscore employee. We give the extension here. In the target file we don't have XML file, so if it is already there we deleted that one. And underscore employee underscore employee underscore in XML. That's it. For notation I am giving that XML. So but we give that .xml in the target target mapping. Here we give name with the .xml extension. Okay, click on OK here and go to, there is no target fields here, and click on save. Why? Because we don't have any table and we are creating at runtime now, so that's why it's not having. So mapping was saved successfully. Now it is showing valid. Now we go for run. Then so the runtime environment and all are okay. Now we go click on run and click on my jobs. We see, okay, refresh. So this is a regarding hierarchical builder, hierarchical parser, which are we should practice twice or thrice. Then we know how, where we use. So here 107 records processor. Okay, source and target 107, 107. Now we see here that XML, .xml file is created with the hierarchical builder. Okay, properties we see. For sake of you, I'm showing .xml is created. Okay, .xml is created. This is .xml. For more videos, please subscribe, like for IICS and Informatica. Okay, please subscribe and like. Thank you. We see here how now we are discussing here Snowflake cloud database. So how we log in this Snowflake and how loading data from Oracle to Oracle table to Snowflake cloud database. We see in this video. Okay, first we have to register free account. Then we have to create a data warehouse in Snowflake, that is EDW. So I'm creating data warehouse, that is EDW, already created. We see in that we create TGT underscore DB database, TGT target underscore TGT underscore database, which is a target database. Okay, let's see the mapping. So this is Snowflake, this is account admin EDW, and these are the worksheets and these are the database. So this is the target underscore DB, our database. So we are having core in that. So schema. So we are having in the Oracle also HR like that, na? In that target DB, we have to create schema, which is a core. Okay, target DB. Click on schema, then will be create by going database. We can create the schema. Okay. If you want to create a table, we go to worksheet and create the syntax. So you write the syntax here, go to worksheet, here we are having a worksheet here. These are the worksheets we created. So by using create target table DB, so we give all here our schema as well as database name. Then we give the table name. See, it is same like our Oracle only, SQL only. Only we give target underscore DB core dot T underscore employees. Okay, there is no data in that table. Here we don't have any data. We go to IICS and with the mapping, go to IICS. So here we already created a Snowflake sample uh, mapping. We see here this is employee table. Already we seen this. How do we connect that employee table and see? For sake of you, I am again showing this one. Okay, click on OK. Then we get here source. Okay, connections we are having. So here just we take the target. So the target is here we take Snowflake data cloud. Here we give, I will show how to give this connection. First we give the details and everything and username and password of your Snowflake. This account mn this there now, it will be there in our Snowflake. Go to admin and go to accounts. Then we place there, we get that our MNJUBHWEM23682 is there na. So we copy that and we paste in the account here. So which is in capital letters, otherwise it gives error. Okay, and then we test there. Okay, we map field mapping and click on run. And it contains my jobs. Here both are cloud, so it takes much time. So it has to go store in the cloud. It's getting from the local machine to storing into the cloud, that is Snowflake. See here, it's processed 107 records. Refresh that one. It has to go to the Snowflake connection as well as in the, it has to store in the Snowflake cloud services in the cloud database. Our core schema we have created na. So yeah, that has to, it takes much time to store the data. Okay, success. Then we go to Snowflake. Here go to worksheets and here we execute select start from. We give both our data warehouse database and schema and our table name and run here. So here we got all the data into Snowflake. Okay, please subscribe and like the videos. For more videos, please subscribe and like. Now we are discussing here Snowflake Cloud Database. So today we are discussing a topic is called as source transformation. So in the Power Center we are having source qualifier. Okay, this is source qualifier transformation. We do exercise. Now click on source. The source we select for source table, employee table. Again we are doing with the employee table. Here we are having, so SQL override query. So I am removing that one. So in the target we are storing into Snowflake. Here we are storing into Snowflake. So this is SQL override query, that is hide date is 2005. Were joined 2005. Those information we are retrieving. Source is assigned to Oracle table and target is Snowflake. We see in here. Okay, advanced. Here we are having update as update. And go to source. The source, we are having filter conditions. We can give the filter conditions. Go to configure. And here I'm taking our object is employees. And salary is less than 5,000. Okay, click on OK, click on save, click on run. Okay, here we are giving at the source level, I am giving filter. So as of now we don't have any data in the target level. So now we have to see here. So depending on our filter condition, it will go and load into the target table. So which is a Snowflake table. So 49 rows processed here. Go to Snowflake and execute it. Okay, again we go to source. We are giving 5,000 as filter condition. Now I am deleting that. Click on OK. Sort. So employees, salary, ascending. Here giving an ascending order in the salary. So it will go and store as ascending in our Snowflake target. Click on run. Go to my jobs and see whether it is coming in the ascending order or not, the salary. Okay, we can do a lot of things at the source level only. We can do joiners, we can do more in the source level. We see this in upcoming videos. You see here 107 records are processed. Earlier filter 49, here 107 records. Okay, go to salary column. Now see which is in ascending order. Which is in ascending order. These are the source qualifier, source transformation properties we are having. So we remove and again we go to advanced. So this is SQL override query. So here whatever the query we are writing, that data is going to fetch from source to target. Here I am retrieving who have joined in the year 2005. So only 2005 joined information we are storing into the our target. Okay, click and run, save and run, and click on run. Go to my jobs. its status is running mode. So we have to refresh, otherwise it is shows in the buffer running mode is see here. When we are clicking on refresh, we are getting the rows processor. 29 rows processor. Here we see, okay, we got here who have joined in the year 2005. So these are some analytics are there at right side. We can see if you want to use in Snowflake. Okay, this is 2005 data we are getting by using SQL override query. So only 2005 data. Okay, like this video and please subscribe and like for IICS videos. So these are the source qualifier properties. Okay, thank you very much. Today we are discussing a topic is called as source transformation. So in the power center we are having source qualifier. Okay, this is source qualifier.